Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar with Madden 25 and Teddy Crocker. It's coming your way right here at Lambeau Field. This is going to be the first game that we have at home of the regular season, so I'm very excited about this. And here are the Packers, of course, coming out of the locker room. Maybe sometime we'll see Teddy Crocker be the man who's being followed by the camera, but not here today. All right, so we're going to be playing the Washington Redskins, RG3 versus Teddy Crocker in this one. Now, I tell you what, you can't just go off of one game and say that we're going to have a great season, because last game was very, very good. We got 3 rushing touchdowns, which I was so glad to see. But are we going to be able to repeat that again? That's the question. I think the most pressure that I'm going to have is on game 3, because you really don't see a pattern until at least three of whatever you're doing. So 3 games will let me know if we're going to have a great season with Teddy or if we have a long way to go. So we've got the coin toss right after this. I end up winning, and I choose to kick. The Redskins end up getting a field goal. Aaron Rodgers with the throw across the middle. Jones is going to catch that one. We're looking at 3rd and 9. Now, we do get the first down after Teddy Crocker does get pulled out. So here we go with 1st and 10. A pitch along the right side here to get the game started off. Great job with Teddy going ahead and cutting into the left, having the lead blocker make contact with the defender, and then cut out to go ahead and pick up some more yards. So that was a smart move right there. All right, so absolute great block upfield. Teddy with the cut in, jukes a little bit, and gets a good pickup right here. So already I'm getting very excited about what we're going to be seeing with the Packers. All right. So last game with the 49ers, it was kind of tough all around. But Aaron Rodgers gets sacked. 3rd and 13. Now Teddy Crocker comes out. Looks like we have to kick the field goal. The game is tied at 3. Now, of course, on 3rd down, Teddy Crocker is not the running back that we're going to be seeing in here, so I really do have to make the most out of downs 1 and 2 for me to go ahead and stay in the game. Of course, that's what I want, because this is more of like a my player type of mode right now, where I'm just all about getting Teddy Crocker the best type of points that I get. Did you see that block by Teddy too? That's helping out the team. That really allowed Cobb, I think, to pick up some extra yards. But like I was saying, I mean, I want Teddy Crocker to be able to win awards and stuff like that, so I'm going to be a little selfish, of course, with him. But jumps for that one's not going to be able to get both feet in bounds, so that's all right. 2nd and 10. Now, with Teddy, I'm always going to be going with a little wheel out here. It tends to be what I find the best formation or the best route, for a halfback to be able to go. Very few people tend to pick him up. So, going to audible it right here. Thinking I have a great chance with the run. Really didn't see anything on that right side, so I had to go in more towards the middle. Carricker with his 2nd tackle on the day. 2nd and 6. Teddy Crocker comes out again, and we're looking at 1st and 10. It is the beginning of the 2nd quarter. So a little screen play here. For Teddy, this could work. All right, 13-yard pickup right there. 1st and goal. Now to the right side here with a little toss. How's this going to work? Tell you what, if I had one more blocker over there, I would have had a touchdown. Definitely would have been able to get it. Now we're at the 3-yard line here. 2nd and goal. I'm going to change things up here a little bit and just try and run to the right side. But great defense by the Redskins to go ahead and prevent me from getting anything. In fact, I lose 2 yards. But it looks like Aaron Rodgers is able to throw a touchdown pass on the next play. Again, without Teddy Crocker. But I run forward here right up the middle and pick up 5 yards. 41 yards already on the day here. And we've just barely started the 2nd quarter. So I'm thinking this should be a good day. I'm hoping to get over 100 yards. This would be the first time that I have had 100-yard rushing or a 100-yard rushing game. But that is if I can go ahead and get that. So I need to keep running the ball here. I've been playing this very balanced too, and that's a surprise for me, because when I take a look at some of the other my player modes that I do with football, namely 5-0 pin, I'm just passing all the time. Last year when I was doing NCAA with Teddy Crocker, I was just running the ball basically all the time with Georgia. So I'm being a little bit more balanced here, and I think that's going to work out in the long run, because wins, if I can get to like the playoffs, stuff like that, I think that'll help Teddy Crocker in his race to be in the Hall of Fame. So Aaron Rodgers with a great game, 9 for 10 with passing. I'm loving that. All right, so Teddy Crocker along the right side goes to Finley across the middle, who makes the catch in traffic and picks up the 1st down. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in quarter number 1. 10-3. Aaron Rodgers is getting a lot of time. Catch not going to be made in the end zone. Little too far over And so it's going to be out of bounds. All right, so the handoff here to Teddy. Just cutting straight over, and that was the move that made the play. Instead of cutting straight upfield, I kind of stretched that out a little bit, and that's what really fooled, I think, Washington. But that's the first Lambeau leap here for Teddy Crocker. History is being made here today. Hopefully we got more of those coming. 16-3, flag on the play. And that one's going to be caught. All right, so ends up being offsides. We go ahead and we decline that one because we got the first down. That's a smart call to make. So Teddy back in on 2nd and 10. Cobb with the catch. Another first down through the air. This is the thing. I mean, the Green Bay Packers offense, we've got a lot of weapons to be able to go with. So if Teddy Crocker can't get the job done, Aaron Rodgers can step in and vice versa. So I don't feel bad about passing. I really don't. Teddy wide open on the left side. Aaron Rodgers going to make the throw over to him. Going to go into the end zone. So 2 touchdowns for Teddy Crocker on the ground. 1 now through the air. That's right. Aaron Rodgers and I are celebrating. That's actually really sweet. All right, 23-3. And we've got 15 seconds left to go. Question is, what is Aaron Rodgers going to do? Passes it to Finley. Now, we've only got 1 timeout left here, 2nd and 5. So I go ahead and I call that one. And we're going to go and try to throw it deep, but he passes it to Teddy Crocker. I'm not able to get out of bounds, even though I tried. So that's going to go ahead and end the half. Offensively, since that's the only thing that I can work with right now, I don't want to go ahead and change a thing. It's one of those instances where if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and we're definitely not broken when it comes to the offense right here, scoring 23 points in the first half. So the handoff to Teddy. Cutting back in. Might have been a little bit smarter for me to cut out, but 78 yards now, absolutely I think we can get 100 yards as long as I can play smart. But it looks like the right side is the place to go on this play, and that is the case. Teddy Crocker, he's going to get tripped up from behind. Man, I thought I was going to have a great run on that one. I mean, it was a good run already, but I thought I was going to have a touchdown. Whew. That cut saved Teddy Crocker. I would have lost yards. Would have been bad. Probably would have been 3 or 4 yards. But I turned that into a few yards. All right. So a great block right there. 2 great blocks. That was not me. That was all blocking. My gosh, that was crazy. Oh, I wonder if they're going to let me go back and take a look at it. Because that one was just... Oh, that was awesome. Sweet. Oh, man. There he goes. The Redskins are just getting thrown all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Tell you what, the Chiefs don't block like this. Anyway, incomplete pass right there, 2nd and 10. I say the Chiefs because I'm doing an owner mode as well. That's a lot tougher. But... Rodgers over to Jones. Will that be enough for the first down? It's 2 yards shy. I thought he was going to be closer than that one, but that's okay. We can do it on 3rd and 2. Now, Teddy is in right now. Man in motion. Going to go to the right side. Won't be able to get it done. But it's 37-10. What am I worrying about right now? 4th and 2. Looks like we go ahead and we punt it right there. Now we're at the Packers' 38-yard line. Trying to do a play similar to what I did earlier where I stretched it out. That didn't work out. I lost 2 yards. Okay. I'm thinking I've got over 100 yards by now. I haven't seen any statistic here for a little bit that lets me know one way or the other, but that's all right. 1st and 10. Again, over to the right. Got a juke, break 1 tackle. Do I at least get back to the line? I do. 4th quarter, it's been really tough for me to pick up any yards on the ground. Now we're at the 12-yard line. Now, there we go. Getting a few right here. So as far as the red zone goes, we've been pretty effective. I think that goes to show here what the Packers can do when you get them this close. Still having a ton of time, but Aaron Rodgers not able to get that one off. I know there's a lot of coverage. I was going to go ahead and manipulate my route and kind of come back a little bit, but wasn't in enough time. All right, we're at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. Teddy Crocker hopping, but didn't really need to at all. There wasn't anybody in that opening. I just do it just in case. All right, there is another one. What is that? Is that 3 today on the ground. Anyway, 2-minute warning here. It's 4th and 7. Now, Teddy Crocker returns all the punts and all the kicks, but I really don't have anything too special to show, except ones like this. Oh, man. If I didn't run into my own guy, totally would have been a touchdown. Absolutely would have been a touchdown. But we've got it at the 24-yard line, which I'm definitely happy to go ahead and have the ball right here with 1:46 left to go in this game. So I'm going to be running the ball, of course. Now, the Redskins have all their timeouts left. So, I ran into my own guy again. Pick up 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Now I'm going to be going over to the left on this one, which might look like a very dangerous move. Oh, it was a little draw play, but that worked out well. That's the first time I've really been able to run the draw in this game and have it work out. So now we're at the 2-yard line. Letting the clock run down. Going to give it to Teddy Crocker. I know I could just kneel the ball, and no disrespect to anybody who's a fan of the Washington Redskins, but it was like I mentioned at the beginning. I mean, I want Teddy Crocker to succeed. So I've got to go ahead and really get as great a stats as I can here. So Teddy getting it into the end zone there. Touchdown. That's going to be 4 on the ground today. 1 touchdown through the air. You got to love that dance. No Lambeau leap this time. It's still looking pretty sweet. All right, so that's going to go ahead and end the game. So we end up winning this one. And this was a big win, too. 51-10. Redskins really feeling that one. So Teddy Crocker, player of the game in this one, and 167 yards. Dang, I didn't know I got that many on the ground, but I'm going to take it. What a great game for Teddy. We're going to see what happens in game number 3 here of the regular season. Like I said, that's going to let us know if Teddy's going to have a tremendous season or if this is just a little bit of a fluke. But thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More Teddy Crocker to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook and on Twitter, all that great jazz. Just check the description below. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again. And as always, I hope you